Hey, what's going on everyone? Pat Imperiali here. And real quick, I just want to shoot this video. It's kind of gonna, I guess, dissect a little campaign that we're doing right now. A campaign that's been doing very well for us and really good ROI. And it's kind of go over the tactics that I'm using to scale this for us. Now, the campaign itself, we're running it on T-Chip, and total profit, as you can see, $7,244.27. Now on Facebook, we've spent a total of $1,439.86. So right off the bat, that is some really good ROI. And let me just say this, I'm sure all of you guys know this, the Facebook tracking conversion pixel never fires 100%, and as you can see, Facebook says we made 233 conversions, although we have 360 orders. But you can see from the graph, it's literally identical. So you'll know right off the bat, this is the same campaign on T-Chip, and this is the exact ad that we're running from Facebook. So the first thing I wanted to go over was running ads to different countries. Now, initially I ran this to the US, but we're really big on scaling outside of the US. And I'm not just talking about the usual UK, Australia, because that's what you hear people say all the time. And of course, it's awesome scaling there. We've killed it, and we're currently running it with this ad. But this particular ad, we're currently running to 7 countries, and all 7 countries are profitable for us. And as I'm saying this, I got 3 ads scheduled tomorrow to 3 new countries. So there's really no limit. It's all about testing. Don't be scared to test, even if it's not in English, or if English isn't like their main language, or they're not even known to speak too much English. If the t-shirt resonates with them and you can just sell it by the design, you can test it out to them. Don't be scared to do it. It's worth the $5, $10, $15 initial investment to test it, because if you hit it big, it's going to be huge. You either just tapped into a new niche in that country, maybe you found a country that does buy t-shirts that you didn't think you can sell to. So it's powerful to really test different countries. Another thing I want to touch base on, and this is pretty big too, is your audience size. Personally, we've always ran ads regardless of how big they are. I'm really big personally on running it to small audiences, not because I want to, but because I know they're profitable. If I know that audience, that niche is going to be profitable, I won't be scared. Like if I go look at some interests and it says 3,000, I know a lot of people won't even bother. I'll go and run that ad. And here's an example of one that currently I just started yesterday. As you can see, this was started yesterday, both of these, and both of these are in the low 3,000s. I'm talking like, I think one of them is 3,200 and one's like 30, maybe 34. So these are brand new. And currently this one shows 3 conversions at 209. This one shows 3 at 176, but it really made 4. And that's just the problem with Facebook not tracking it. T-Chip shows 4. So if we do a little bit of math right here, we spent a total between 527 and 626. And I already did the math, so I'll make it easy for you. Right now, the 7,244 divided by 360 is about $20. It's $20.12 to be exact. So that is our average order value, $20.12. We made 7 conversions, so 2012 times 7 equals 140.84. The initial investment with the 527 and 626 is 1153. That's an ROI of over 1,100, well over 1,000% ROI. Now, can you scale these? Not really. 3,000, you don't really want to put too high of a daily budget. You're going to run through your whole audience in a day. Keep it low, keep that ROI going. When it comes to retargeting, you're literally just going to retarget with your own ads since it's so small. But look at that ROI. That's the point here. Who doesn't want to spend $11 to make $140? You find a couple more interests, countries, genders, whatever the niche is, however you're split testing it, you find a couple more like this, and you could be going and spending $100 across 10 ads that brings in over $1,400. So that's the beauty here. Don't limit yourself to your country. Don't limit yourself to audience size. Test. It's all about testing, and you guys should all know this. Everything with marketing and advertising, it's all about testing. The more testing you do, the more data you get. Even if you run an ad that loses money, don't think of it that you lost money. Think of it that you gained value. You gained data, and data is valuable. So that's that. So next, I just want to go over using the report section, which I'm sure everyone's spoken about this, but it doesn't hurt to touch base again, refresh people, really get people using this again. So for this example, I'm going to go to this one here. Let me open this up in a new window real quick. So we got the checkout. We're going to go by age. I'm going to move this thing all the way over here. Let's also, what I like to pull over is, where did it go? Here it is. Amount spent. Okay, so this particular ad, as you can see, as the folks get older, the conversions get cheaper. Also, Facebook doesn't spend as much money. Well, at least for the old ones, and that's just because they're not, the audience isn't there. This audience doesn't have that many old people in it. But let's look at something that's a little more comparable here. 18 to 24 compared to 35 to 44. $67, $50. Very equal, not that big of a difference. Yet we're paying $16 a conversion compared to $6 a conversion. And even 25 to 34, Facebook is like, this is it. This is your audience. We are going to give you all the traffic here, regardless that it's second to worst as far as cost per checkout. So what did I do? Overall, this ad was profitable. Overall, it was profitable. But this audience, I think it was in the 200,000s. And even though maybe most of them were young, guess what I did? I just put another ad going 35 to 64. And I think it still left me with about 80,000 people. This is the audience that is converting at the cheapest. So use your reports. Go in there, see who's converting best. And what I suggest is don't edit the ad that's already running, because Facebook's algorithm is all out of whack sometimes. Leave it. If it's still profitable, let that bad boy go, let it run, but make another ad side by side to it. New ad set also. I'm sure you guys know this. Always make a new ad set per ad so Facebook distributes the money properly. And run it to 35 and 64. For this example, at least for me. For you, it's whatever. You know, you check your reports, you see how you got to do it. So that's a little touch base on little reports right there. Now let's go back to our ads here. We got, let's see. Okay, we got a retargeting here. You know, I have to block some stuff out, obviously, but this one here is a retargeting, which is currently $4.13, although this one I named WC5. If I go to tracking, WC5 did 18, which means it's actually a lot lower. It's in the $3 somewhere. And that's why you always want to use either a third-party tracking, if you're using maybe like T-Chip, Viral, Teespring, all that stuff. They have their own analytics and UTM source and all that good stuff. If you're selling on another store, maybe you want to track. Regardless, you always want to track. Facebook tracking is great to, you know, hop inside your ads manager, get a quick little glimpse of what's going on, but you really want to track on the side because that's going to give you a lot more accurate data. All right, so lastly, I just want to touch base on upsells. Now, this campaign, as you can see, the upsell is converting very, very well, almost 18.5, you know, 18.42%. It made 56 conversions. So let's do a little math real quick, all right? Our total profit is 7,244. Now, yeah, we can't do total orders because that was at the $20 level, but that's order value. So I'm going to be as accurate as I can here. 410 total items sold. So if we divide the 7,244 by the 410, we get an average order, like a product, not order, an average product value of $17.66. So we're given an $8 discount. So if we subtract 8, we get a profit of $9.66. Now this is free. These are upsells. After someone is purchasing, they went and purchased another one. So $9.66 times 56 conversions gives us a little over $540. Now that $540 is pure, free, 100% net profit. It's people who already made a purchase and then they went and purchased again. So regardless of what you're using, what you're selling, incorporate upsells. Incorporate upsells, cross-sells, etc. It really increases your ROI. And this is just a perfect example, you know, $540 completely free, no ad spend to make that. Of course, we had to make the initial sale, but that's just on top of that. So that's about it. You know, I just wanted to quickly shoot this video, just go over a current campaign that we're currently running. It's been a while we've been running it, and we're still running it, still scaling it hard. Gonna keep testing different countries. I don't care if the audience is 2,000, I'll run it to that. Get that 1,000% ROI for the week that I can, squeeze out of that. Upsells, converting like crazy. And also, just for the upsell too, I know some people like to upsell with a secondary product or a secondary design, which fits the niche, and that's awesome. That could work. But from our testing, and this exact example here, we're doing it too, we did the same exact product that we're selling as the upsell. The product was already doing really well on the front end, so we literally upsold them the same exact product. And as you can see, it's converting amazing. So you don't need to worry about thinking about that second product to upsell. If you know there is another design or product in your niche that is really good, by all means, go and do it, or split test it maybe. But if you're in a rush or you don't have a secondary product, use the same product you're selling. Don't be scared. Just do it. It's free money on the back end for you. So, yeah, that's it, guys. Hope you enjoy. Thanks.